Hey, everybody. I'm Winona, grateful believer in Jesus Christ, grateful for the victories that Jesus has brought me in my life during my walk in recovery, or I should say, during my road trip to recovery. Hey, I am the leader of Busted Knuckles, which is an Christian adult recovery ministry, and we're based out of Roadhouse Biker Church that's in San Bernardino, California. I wanted to share with you today one of our roadmaps because today is February 1st, so normally each month we address a new roadmap. The roadmaps kind of coordinate with the steps with Celebrate Recovery, AA, NA, all the different, the 12 steps, they kind of coordinate. And so we have this, what we call the road trip to recovery for Busted Knuckles, and we have separate roadmaps. Now, last month, January, was the first one, and I'm just going to read the first paragraph on this one here, just to kind of give you an idea of what it's all about. Amen. It says, I hit the wall and knew I was totally out of control. Right at that moment, I admitted I was powerless over my addictions and my life had fallen apart. I needed God. Now, if you look at the first step in the 12 steps, it says we admitted that we were powerless over our dependencies and our lives had become unmanageable. Chaos, life was falling apart, unmanageable. Amen. So now we're at roadmap 2. Let me flip the page over here. Roadmap 2. It says, dazed and confused, I opened my eyes and realized that God was real because I survived hitting my wall. As I shook off the dust, I knew He loved me, He cared for me, and He had plans for me. He picked me up, He patched me up, and He put me on His path. I found God. Now, the verse that we use for this one is Jeremiah 30:17, and it says, but I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord, because you are called an outcast, Zion, from whom nobody cares. If you are in your addiction, whether it's, drugs, alcohol, sex, shopping, eating, people kind of shun you. You are an outcast. So God is He's going to heal your wounds. That's what recovery is all about. He's going to heal your wounds. He's going to restore you even better than who you were. Amen. So we know that God is real. He loves me and He has plans for me. Now, you know what? They say that the second step, roadmap 2, is kind of the hope step because you've admitted you're powerless. Okay. We admit it. Okay. I'm powerless. Now what? So now we're finding that God is going to give you the strength that you need to get through. Some people look at this and think, oh, geez, this is the beginning of the end. Now I gotta admit that I'm powerless. Okay, that's one thing. But now I gotta turn to God. This is the beginning of the end. Some folks haven't quite found God yet. And so that's what this step is all about. You're realizing that there is something out there that's stronger, higher than you are. Amen. You can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. So this could be the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end of your old life, because you are now a new creation. You are starting a whole new life now. It's not going to happen overnight. Some folks may lose that craving for the drugs or lose the craving for the alcohol overnight. Bam, it's a God thing, and He takes that craving away from you, and that is a blessing. But then you've got those struggles now that brought you to the point where you were using, where you were, whatever your addiction was, something brought you to that point. And so now that's where we need to start flipping a switch and changing our mode of thinking. We need to change our habits. We need to change our attitude. Step 1, when you're admitting you're helpless, it's a very humbling experience. That's the beginning of that attitude change. You're beginning to change your thought process. And that's what it's all about. Whether you are recovering from drugs or whether you're recovering because you can't stop shopping or something led you to the point where you needed to seek comfort through something else. So God is saying, come to me. Let me give you peace in your heart, give you peace in your mind. Come to me for comfort. Amen. Because He's going to heal your wounds. Even though some people see you as an outcast, He loves you. Amen. So that's why roadmap 2, I love these things. It said, God is real. He loves me. and He has plans for my life. That's the exciting part, because again, it's a new life. Yeah, it's the beginning of the end of the old life. Now you've got a whole new one starting. He's got plans for you. Aren't you excited about that? I'm excited about that. He's working plans in my life. He has for a few years now. And it never ceases to amaze me, the blessings that He has brought to my life and continued to bring to my life. So that brings me to Busted Knuckles, a Christian-based adult recovery meeting open to men and women. We meet every Thursday evening, 6:30 at Roadhouse Biker Church. The physical address is 255 West Benedict Street in San Bernardino. Come and join us. Check us out. Check us out. I personally feel that our lessons are powerful. Sharing in small group, we break off into men's group, women's group. I feel that this opens the door for you to be able to talk things out and maybe just get a different perspective on things, and especially here, this roadmap, this is a hope roadmap. This is like the road to hope. So come and join us Thursday evenings. All right. Hey, but you guys have a great day today. God bless you.